How you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome back to another live stream with me. And the reason why we're playing Dyson Sphere tonight is because, well, why not? I'm basically taking a week off, if you guys didn't really know. I'm recording in bits and pieces during the day, but when it comes to evening time, I'm not doing any editing. I'm literally just taking a few days for myself. I do my editing and stuff during the day. And we're just going to play a little bit of Dyson Sphere tonight. And if I want to do this tomorrow, I'll do this tomorrow. But I literally just started a new world today. I was like, hey, it's cool. And then, like, this is as far as I've got. So, I really didn't do a lot. But you know what? I started. It's all good. But yeah, big thing. You can change the colour of your robot. I didn't know this. I didn't know. But it's all good. Hybridsteel, welcome. Michael Is it Makinsmov? Maximov? Is it Maximov? Yeah, how you doing, dude? I just got the build a PC game for free on Epic. Yeah, man, I've been playing it for the last couple of days, but I mean, I've had it for a while, and that's why I was basically advertising. I was like, hey, buy it for, you know, get it, you know, do this, buy that, do that, because at the end of the day, it's all good. Anyway, I haven't played this for a little while, so I'm sort of learning how to play it again. But I'm doing alright, man. Okay, so copper, and so I need to make these. The only way to make these is to take these and turn it into these. So that's going to be fun. So yeah, that's okay. So I need to make this factory needs to come out here, conveyor belt here. This factory needs to come out, conveyor belt here, and then we can link off to another smelter, and we can make these. So good. Ah, all good. I'm sorry if I do like mess it up. But Roger, what is up, dude? Playing something different tonight. Right, so we need to put a conveyor belt across to here, and then we need to build some more grabbies. So grabbies. I always bulk in 10s, and then we'll get around to a point where we're actually going to make these, so I can just stick them in storage again. Not a problem, man. Have a good one. Enjoy yourself, dude. Have fun. That's the main thing. So this is going to be producing these steel wheels, and that's going to be coming out to here. These are going to be coming down to here, and then coming out here, and then we're going to carry on our production, so to speak. And I need to stand next to one of these so I can get some power back in me. It's all good. Anyways. So yeah, conveyor belt. It's going to go from here straight down. If we can build a conveyor belt, because I haven't got any conveyor belts. Produce another 10 of those. The idea is to get everything automated so I can just go, hey, I need one of those and one of those and one of those. So what I tend to do is I tend to spend a long time putting all these together and then putting them into storage and then just having like a big farm. That's literally how I normally play this game. It's always fun. Yeah, I know, it's critical energy time. Yeah. Right, so down here, and then across here. So if I need anything from this belt, I can extend it out and I can work from that one into this one. But for now, this one is going to be going into a smelter. Not play this one. It's not a bad gig. I actually like this game. My main issue with it is because it takes so unbelievably long to do anything. I mean, if you play it like me, where things have to be sorted out, you're doing this, and this, and it's like everything sort of comes out. I mean, the best part about this game, though, is it's how big the actual game is. It's tiny. Like, I think the whole game is like 2 gig. It's a tiny, tiny game. So we need this to make the copper ones. Oh, no, I don't need this. I need to destroy this. I know what I need. I need one of these. So I need one of these because it's got to take 2 components and make it into 1 component. And then we're good. So what I might do is I might just start stacking things down here as my production line. Because that always works. Cool. Production. One of those. So what we do with this is we spin this around here. Yes, it needs power, but I'm setting it up first. So we click on the conveyor belt, we bring this one into here, and this one can go into there, and then this one goes into here. Get some power nodes. and we stick that right there, and now it's all powered. The game is it's 2.9 gig. This game is tiny, but yeah, I mean it's massive on a huge scale. This game is ridiculous. Like, I mean, when I say ridiculous, right? So that's the planet I'm on. All of these planets, I put this on the smallest solar system as well. That is the smallest star system you can visit, and every single one of these has got its own planetoids and stars and bits and pieces. The game is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous, and you are literally on the whole planet. Whole planet. So yeah, so this one's going to be making these. I will then, what I will do is I will basically, I'm going to turn this whole area into a conveyor belt central. So this will go into storage. And then I'll get a storage box. I can't see underneath the storage box. Mine the tree! Mine the tree! So it's always good to make sure that your robot has got fuel. So these are fuel, and this is fuel, and that'll charge them up a bit faster, and that's all good. Now, if I can get my storage box, which we haven't got any, so I need to make some storage boxes. So yeah, and then from here, what you do is you just carry on making stuff. And then I start stacking things up because I'm a little bit of an obsessive.
You built a storage, which can be used to store cargo. You can manually store or use the sorter to automatically stock the cargo.
There you go. And then from there, basically what's going to happen is I need power first. That might help. So we get some power. And then this thing produces these, and then this produces these things here. And that goes into the storage box and stores these up, and then that's one conveyor belt completely done, and it's all good. That's exactly how it all needs to be done. But yeah, so what I tend to do is I tend to have like a massive stack of storage of just things, and then that's it. And then I carry on to the next part of building, basically. So with these over here, I do the same thing around here. Exceed a total energy consumption of 16. Yeah, okay, cool. So when I first played this, I never had these. Never had these things. So this is something that I've never seen. Power, I mean, this was something we did. Research, I'm not researching anything. Dyson sphere, I'm not doing. Performance, this, never did. Never did this bit. Never did the achievements either. So this is all new. Right. So what I now need to do is I need to bring these down to here and across to here, so we stop it here. If I don't need to build anything else here. But I think I need to build, actually I need to do some research. Research. Can we do this with the blue cubes? No. Blue cubes? Yeah, we need blue cubes. Okay. Thermal power, synchronizing. I think most of this now is the blue cube research. That's fine, and that's fine. Okay, so first off then, we need to build blue cube research. Which I don't know, I can't remember how I do this. What I also need to do is just automate bloody everything. So they're being automated as well, they are there. Copper sheet is there, but these are constant on, so I can just click these whenever I need. They are being produced as well, they're going here. And then it's these. These are the next thing I need to make. So if I do the same thing here, so I need to turn this conveyor belt needs to go here and across to here, basically. So we need to build some more conveyor belts, and it's all gravy. See, I need these cogs, but I can't build the cogs because I haven't got the stuff. So for now, I need to empty this out over here. Then I need to build my own stuff. It does get a bit messy though. Like if you, I tend to try and do things clean, but yeah, doesn't always work. Let's put it that way. So I need a smelter, which is this one, and then it needs to create these. Oh no, I need cogs. So how do I make cogs? I think I need to do the other thing here again. Need to build one of those. Production, one of those. I'm not sure what else I need. Cogs. Just still. We should be completely fine with this then. So conveyor belt, this goes into here. And then again, this will belt out to here. So the reason why I leave a little, like the conveyor belt this long, is just in case I need to put anything else on it so it can take it off. I know. There we go. And all that goes into power, and then I can start charging myself up. So I need to start, I think, what do I need? We're doing right with these. It's going to say that for ages, by the way. Steve Thompson, yo! What is up, dude? Thank you very much for kicking by. So yeah, at the moment, that's basically basic production of cog thingies. I call them cog. I don't know their full names. Mr. Gaming, I'm doing good, man. Thank you very much for asking. So, what we need to do now is we need to rack in the glass and electronics as well. And electronics is made through silica. I don't think there's any in the very close area for me, which sucks. So I need to mine out a load of coal because power's getting a bit down. This is a bad point of the game when you're just like, I need more power, and yeah, it doesn't help. So what I need to do is I need to start mining this, because then I've got like, yeah. Where did my H go for being a sponsor? That's what's next to your name. It's the black H next to your name. I don't know if you can see it, but it's definitely there. It's black now, and then after a month it turns red. Then after another month it turns blue, I think it is. It is there though, I can see it. And becoming a sponsor means a lot. Thank you very much. So that is going to go. Can I get any more nodes out of that? That's a good one. So we're going to have to put a Tesla tower up there as well to power that up. Yeah, the space after your name. If you can't see it, well, I'm not sure why, but I can see it. Mystic Gaming, thank you very much, man, for becoming a sponsor. Well, joining the Hybrid clan. Thank you very much, man. That's bloody awesome of you. Right, so what I need to do now is, in order to get fuel, I need to start mining this. So, thankfully, your robot can take on like fossil fuels to start with. And there you go. I can just burn coal. And I mean, I can just sort of store it up and turn it into something I can just sit here and go, right, I can have this whenever I need it. For now, that's not a bad way of doing power. Just store it up. As I said, it's most appreciated. I think you can make this your full-time gig. So I was actually running the numbers on this because I was inquisitive of actually how much it would cost, how much I need to make a month in order to make this my full-time job. And in order to make this my full-time job, to take on the full household money-wise, I would need to make £2,000 a month. And that's minimum. And the reason why is because that covers food, drink, bills, and that would be like bare necessity living. I mean, we'd still get like tax credits and bits and pieces, but it would be like bare minimum. So yeah, it works out about two grand a month. So unless I can unless all of a sudden my channel goes through the roof and I'm hitting 1 million views a month, not at the moment. And I mean that. I that's as honest as I can be. Genuinely, 1 million views a month is good for a gaming channel. And the problem with being a gaming channel, and I've said this to loads of other people, 400 sponsors. Yeah, if 400 people wanted to pay me money, yeah. So the main problem with it is, like, because the CPM for a gaming channel is so low, we see very little money. Like, this is why even like full-time gamers, like let's say Diesel's got a full-time job and he streams and makes videos. That basically goes to show you how much money gamers don't get, you know. And he's what, 250,000 subscribers, average viewing on his videos of 45,000 views, and he whacks out like 3 videos a week. He probably makes he makes a decent amount of money, but I don't think he can go full-time. And the other problem with being gamers is you don't get a lot of sponsorships. Sponsorships on here are like tiny in comparison to, like, you know, a £6,000 sponsorship from a specific companies. It's just harder. But thank you very much for subscribing, Jack. Boom, much appreciated. But yeah, so I mean, I sort of look at this as a real time. At the moment, my channel makes enough money to, it's like pocket money, if you know what I mean. That's literally that's what it is. Right, next I need to bring these 2 belts around here, so it's going to cost me quite a bit in conveyor belts in this next bit. We can't afford, so we need metal and cogs. I'm just going to empty the conveyor belt quickly. Give me a sec. I've just started getting back into SnowRunner. I played Mud Runner, which wasn't bad. I liked Mud Runner. SnowRunner, yeah, it's not really my game, but it's not a bad game. I'm not gonna poo on it. Yeah, I know, I could have used a more adult word. Right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move the Tesla tower to, I want to move it to one side, because I'm going to run this belt into a storage locker for metal, so it just keeps clicking. Should really do the same for copper plate, but copper plate is such an you can get so much copper plate in this game, but even then I am running on like infinite, mainly just because I got sick and tired of running out of like materials, so I just decided, screw it, I'm just putting it on infinite and being happy. So this is really just like for playing for fun. I enjoyed this game just to sit here and go, yeah, I'm just gonna play, be happy, it's all good. So you go, metal plate and then metal circles. It's all gravy, baby, all gravy. And then we got our coal supply up there, and that's all good. Now we're going to loop these round into here, and we're going to put some storage up for these as well. And then if we need them, we can just take out of the storage. Actually, I really should get these made. So these are metal plate and collated circles. So what I can do from these is I can turn these storage into its own conveyor belt. So we'd actually be working off the storage and then turning it into something else as well, which is good. That's what we should be looking at really. So I'm going to bring this out to... Let's bring this out to here. And then we're going to bring this down to here. Now you know where I'm going with this now, don't you? Or maybe. So this is going to go onto here. And then this is going to go onto this belt. And then we'll get a production line, which is this one. We need another one of the constructors, so we'll take another constructor and we'll build that, and it's all good. And then we'll stick a constructor here. And yes, we will do that, don't worry. But I need to take this one into here and this one into here. Put up another Tesla tower, so we'll rip the power out. And we'll put the power there. Hey, RPM Nexus, what is up, dude? Alright, okay, cool. So we need this, and then we're going to go buildings, and we're actually going to produce conveyor belts. So, there we go. We are now producing conveyor belts, which means this one now becomes a conveyor belt creation machine. Which means I don't have to worry about making conveyor belts anymore. I just stick them in storage. And I know completely you'll build more. Oh no, I just built the wrong thing. Boo! Boo-uns! Smegorific, man, smeg. We'll take those, stick them in here, it's all good. So yeah, that'll just start building up, and that starts building up, and then that starts building up. That's where we need to be. So that can go there, and then we'll build that one, and it's all good. So this is a game sort of like factory conveyor system. So the idea is you have to create every single element that creates everything that turns itself into a Dyson sphere. The idea completely is to stick a Dyson sphere on the sun. Alright, that's the entire game. But it's a long, massive, drawn-out process that takes well, for me, it takes a friggin' age, because I don't tend to play this a lot. But when I do, I enjoy playing it. It's one of those games that I'm just going to keep coming back to every now and then, because, as I said, I just like it. It's fun. And it sort of satisfies that whole thing in my brain for automation. All the while I'm waiting for Hydroneer, basically. Like, everything I'm doing at the moment is literally a waiting period, waiting for Hydroneer to come out. Well, 2.0. I just got home after eating some ramen, and now I'm chilling, playing some ME. Okay, cool. All good, man. All good. It's all good. So all of this work, all of this, goes into making those conveyor belts. There you go. I really, actually, what I'm gonna do is down here on this bar, I'm going to add a little bit of text and just say, like, membership goals. If I can get 400 people to become members of this channel, well, actually, even if they're doing $1.99, that's £800 a month. So yeah, that would pay for half the wage of me then going full time. There you go. This is me being completely open and honest about what my plans are. But I mean, in all fairness, I am sort of I'm already a full-time YouTuber. I just spend a lot of time dithering about. Right, so that's that. We're now making conveyor belts. Sorted. Best part about this is when this becomes full, this all starts filling up, so I can start filtering them off elsewhere. Peter Bloss, thank you very much for getting by, man. I'm doing good. How you doing? Right, so next. So everything on my research sheet needs the blue crystal stuff. These blue circles. Squares, sorry. So we'll get there eventually. At the moment, we're doing alright. So what I could do to speed up the process a bit more is to build all this out. but then I'm gonna have to start messing with my layouts and stuff, and that's when I get a bit more OCD-ish about it. It's like, this needs to go here, this needs to do this, and this. So I've just become a bit more obsessive. So, anyways, Bradley Knights, thank you very much for kicking by, matey. Most appreciated. Good to see you. Right, next, how do we make glass? We make glass from stone. So we've already got a glass one over here. I'm just gonna move. So I need to bring the conveyor belt all the way to here. Or I could just have this in my. I could just have a storage for this over here, actually, which would make more sense. Okay, so I need to make 2 more storage boxes. So I wish I still had my old game, because my old game was like, yeah, I'd done like most of this. And I started building an entire storage area down here. But I have done this a little bit differently from when I did it last time. So. Right, so... You know what? I want to delete everything and start again. Might just have to do that. Just gonna take everything out of my inventory, just shut down everything and start it again. Because it's not how I'd like it. Even though I'm the one putting it together, it's like, nope, it's wrong. Oh well, if I need extra metal, I'll bring it from here and I'll chuck it on. Actually, I could do that now. Or this could just be the beginning section, so we could just loop this in and be done. And we could have something else making over there and then we'd just bring that in and done. But at the moment, conveyor belt. This is actually... why do I do this to myself? Like, hi, I'm just going to overthink everything. It's fine. Right. Let's get this straight. What am I making so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things. I'm making 9 things. I'm going to make 9 storage boxes. I know a lot of you are probably going to sit there and just go, what are you doing? But yeah, I'm just going to redo everything, but at the same time I'm not going to stop producing anything. If that makes any sense. Because this is how my brain works. I need concrete. So I've actually started making concrete, which is good. I'll take that. Cheers, matey. Right. So, 9 things at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9. Done. Right, this is where it starts to become a little bit OCD. So first off, I'm going to split this, and it won't feed into this anymore. I'm just going to draw it straight into this down here. So this is just going to keep making metal and put it into this thing here. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm not a well person. I'm fine. It's just I tend to look at everything and just go, yeah, we can do better than that. This is why I can't play this game like... If you look at Kibitz, the way he's played this in the past, I can't play it like him. At all. Like, the way that my mind works, I'm too slow compared to him. And this is why I play it my way. But because the way I play this game is just a little bit more. Everything needs to be laid out and everything needs to be working its own way. So what's going to happen here is now this is going to feed metal over to here until this starts up, and then when it's finished the overflow goes down to here. So then the overflow becomes where I mainly store these, basically. If that makes sense. Oh, we're running out of power. Okay, cool. So I think it's getting to a point I might have to start researching the blue stuff, because the wind farm's just not holding up as much anymore. We need to start building proper power plants. So that's going to be fun. What? Back in a second, guys. I'll let you listen to the music. There we go. Right, so at the moment power's being slow. Still lacking power apparently, so we need to build more. Do do do. The other thing is that because I'm slow at making these, I need to build one more so I can churn out a bit more, and it just becomes more and more conveyor belts. It's like, oh my god, right, okay, cool. So in order to do this properly, I have one more smelter. We're going to stick the smelter there, and we're going to build a conveyor belt that goes here to here. This will take metal off of this belt and it will feed it into here. This will make metal, and now we're double producing on this. So what I need to do now is I need to build another one of these, a gatherer. So we take a gatherer, and we can't build one because why can't we build one? Lack of material. Oh, okay. We're not making electronics. How to make electronics? Metal and copper. Okay. So we'll take that one, because that one's basically finished production. So this is just done at this point. So we'll take that and we'll build another gatherer, and then we'll use the gatherer to build more like iron, and we'll loop that back in. Like I said, I can't run out of elements because I've I not so much as cheated, but I've genuinely gone through I've just put it on infinite. So we need to go up. And then because this is feeding this way, this won't stop production. This will just keep it clicking. And it will just produce more, which is good. That's what we need it to do. And now we overload the run. Go, 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 go. Click. So now we're producing 2. So one of them is going to go off down there and finish making those. The other ones go down here and they go and sit in storage. There's the rest of our metal going in. And then it won't stop production. That's all good. What we could do is we could take this one and then we'll shove it from there to there. So now that's got its own feed, which is good. And then any that make its way through goes onto the original conveyor belt. There you go. So this will eventually get to a point where this fills up. This will be full, and then we can feed from that into another belt. It's just this is like stage 1 storage. I think I need to bring the glass and the concrete round to these 2, and then we can start working on another feed to another place. Right, anyways, what conveyor belts have I got over here? Cool, we got 300. We're good. There we go. So, next on the agenda is to loop this one out one. It's going to go right down to here, and it's going to go to there. Actually, if we go to there, that's fine. And then we'll do the same for here. We'll bring this down to here, and we'll bring that across to there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring these down into these storage lockers down here, so everything just flows into this one noodle section. And then anything the basic that needs to be made, we can do it on this section here. Anything that needs to be advanced, we can move to another area, and we can bring all this into one little section. This is literally how my brain works, and this is why I can never get... I couldn't even finish this game the first time around, because the way I look at everything, it takes too long to sort everything out. But I enjoy it because it does calm me down. It's quite a nice way of just being a little bit obsessive, but at the same time like, hey, you know what, this is cool, I'm chill. Do 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 do. Did you see the? They've found another list on Twitch that's causing a little bit of a stir. They're calling it the no ban, list, and it doesn't look good. There you go, that's how I work. So all this will slowly get to a point where it'll be full up and we'll have too many stuff, and then we'll get to a point where it just doesn't work anymore, and then that means I've just made too much, and that's good. And there we go. Okie dokie. So the next on the things that I need to like hoard, in all honesty, is copper plating, which is this stuff up here. And if I can make another conveyor belt out, and then we've got a way of getting it out of here basically. I know, I need power. It'll start flashing at me soon. It'll be like, you need this as well. It's like, yeah, I'm aware. It could be like satisfactory first, not enough second, too much firing ways to get rid of access. Yeah, there is a lot of that though. Like the way that you end up ending up with all this stuff is that you fill up massive sections of everything and have so much being built all at the same time. There was I can't remember the guy's name. He was in here the other night and he was saying that he was doing this and he was trying to get to the 10-hour run of this game, and I was like, right? And he goes, yeah, I'm just trying to finish the game in 10 hours. So it's like quick build everything, but so I take my time on this because I prefer to. Right. So that's going to just start filtering copper plate over, and that's fine. So then this one, the metal circles, that's going into that storage. So ideally I want to finish off making that first before I open up a conveyor belt to this next section. But that's what I want to do. I want to bring this one down to here and then bring that into here, and then we start just funneling everything in basically. But I might as well try and sort of like fit that in now. So I want to start my conveyor belt here, go up one, and then go down, no, up one, go to there, go down another. Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievably fast as well, because the way I play it, I mean, I'm looking at like 50-60 hours. I don't play this game very quick. So 10 hours, like that's quite slow. Well, that's quite fast for me. So what you're seeing here is that this thing cannot keep up with this demand. So in order to make that in order to make this work a bit faster, we would build another smelter. So we'll build one more. We'll stick it on this line. So we'll bring this smelter here. We'll bring the line down to here. This will make the metal circles, and then we need to bring this into here, and then this conveyor belt is going to go from here I haven't got enough angle to get it. Oh, I could just link it straight onto that actually. That'll do actually. We'll just make them for the fun of it. That's fine. Right, so that'll be the last thing I make on that one. That's fine. Now I need to start looking into researching for this the main power. So that's got no storage in it at all. And there you go. So far, that's the whole conveyor belt system for me. What I could do is I could remove this off here for now and fill up this and then work from that a little bit later. So what we will do is we will shut this down. Oh no, I need that for those, don't I? It was doing something actually. You know what? I'm going to keep that open. Feel a bit of a dick that I killed it off now. That's just not cricket, man. So whatever it doesn't pick up, it's going. At least it's being used. You know, I suppose. Hey, Michael, what's up, dude? Right. So with these spare ones here, I could actually chuck. I really should just move that conveyor belt straight into this corner. So we will go boom. What I will do is I'll just end that. And then I can put all these, they're the ones I'm going to keep. The 300 I'm just going to put in there. There we go. All good. So the only things I need now that can go into these three spare will be this one here. Well, actually it'll just be these two. This one's just metal anyway, so that's fine. So we're done. That's everything that you can build at the beginning of the game. So at the moment, what is the task? Just collecting and sorting stuff. At the moment, the idea is just collect and sort. The actual main task in the entire game is to build a Dyson sphere around the whole planet, or around the whole sun. But because of the way I play this game, I spend a lot of time just faffing around. So we need a bit more power though. We'll put that over there for now. Now, I actually need to do... okay, someone's just added me as a friend on Xbox. Right, yeah. So what I now need to do is... I need to work on building these electronic components. So we need copper and metal. So metal plate and copper plate. So what we're producing here... metal plate and copper plate. So what I can do is I need to produce more metal plate. We can shove out a bit more, and then from there we can make a new sort of like conveyor belt area. What I probably will do is I'll probably make it here and then just shove it into here, so it'll just cross all these and go straight down. So that's what I'm going to do now. We're going to build that here and work our way out. It seems counterproductive, I know. Especially the way I'm building stuff, it's a bit retarded. So I'm going to build that to there. And that to there. Quartz mode, the little purple crystals, they're everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to be grabbing more off this line. What I should do really is I need to remove this, and this one I'm going to turn. Okay, so I'm going to remove this belt, this belt, this belt, this belt, this belt. Yep, all the effort for nothing. Turn that off, turn this into metal plate. So, what we're going to do is we're going to rack this into here. So now that's going to be making 3 loads. Family's doing alright, mate. Just, well, you know the situation. We're just going through everything now. 'Tis the joys of life, I suppose. Right, so now this is producing 3 lots of metal plate. So this conveyor belt is going to fill up much, much quicker. Now what I can do from here is I can take another thing and then chuck that over to We need to make another metal circle one to get it over there. This is the plus side to having like so much in the way of conveyor belts. You just fill it up. What I really should do is just have that feeding strand on. Boys are growing, yeah. They're getting there, man. At the end of the day, it's, you know, they'll sprout up as they do. Right. It's all good. Right. So this one is going to produce metal circles. Or, yeah. And we're going to loop the belt so it actually joins back over here, but we're going to try and bring it over a bit further this time. So we can get rid of this bit, this bit, this bit, this bit, this bit. We'll bring it up and over and then under, basically. So the belt's going to go down here. And that's all good. Oh, Ollie said, I think Ollie, because Ollie's like 3 now, he's starting to catch up with Logan. Logan doesn't, he hasn't sprouted for a little while, but it's going to be very quick when he does. It's just going to be like click and he'll be like 3.5 feet tall instead of 3 feet tall, that sort of thing. He'll get there eventually, like they all do. Right, so now that, as you can see, this is now filling up, it's stacking. So now I need to bring a belt from here, under here, over this, and then up to here, and then we're going to start building electronics. So yeah, that's the plan. So this one, and we're going to go up and over. And then we'll drop that. So this is going to be a little bit more skew width at the moment because it is just, I'm building and I'm stuck in a mindset of where I need things to go. It'll get to a point where it'll be like, okay, I don't need this anymore, I don't need this anymore, I'll work it out from here. And this is actually, all this mess that I'm creating now all gets fed into this, which then sorts it out and I can sort of move it around where I want it to go. That's how I play this game. Welcome to my mind. So, we need to make electronics. Electronics are 2 metal, 1 copper. That's okay. 2 metal, 1 copper is completely fine. So we need a smelter. Not a smelter, a constructor. So I need to build another one of these. So we'll build a constructor. And that's all good. So he is going to be building electronics. So that one can go in there, this one can go in there. And that's going to start building electronics. Yay! And then we're going to ship it so it just ends up in this port cabin here. Yeah, that's how it normally works. Organised chaos. The best way to be, mate. Best way. I just got Hybridsteel recently and you helped me a lot. I have 4 million coins. Awesome, dude. That's good to hear, man. As long as you're enjoying the game. And by the way, just quick, everything you know about Hybridsteel goes way out the window when 2.0 comes out. I'm just leaving that with you, man. It's gonna hit me so hard, and I know it's gonna be like boom. There's reality check right there, and it's just gonna be madness. It's just how it is. It's gonna be fun though. It's gonna be awesome to explore that game when the new version comes out, because nothing is gonna work, and I mean nothing. Left with nothing. Yep. Because 2.0 is a massive upgrade. It's literally just gonna. The game is just gonna be. It's not good. You're literally gonna have to start again anyway because the saves all reset. You won't be able to play anything. Yeah, man. I think that's the plus side. Like for me, multiplayer doesn't really mean a lot because I play a lot of single player. Like I'll be making videos like I always do, so there'll be not a lot of reason for people to join me, but I will be joining other people if people need my help. I can jump into their games, but no one's joining my game because you won't have anything left. Like I restart that game every couple of videos. There won't be anything. Yeah. So basically, well, what they did is Snaps has taken the script and basically thrown it out and said that it needs reworking, and he's reworking the whole game. So it's madness. It is an unbelievable amount of work that he's putting into it. But fair play to him. That's all I have to say. Okay, so we're going to build our first thingy.
Matrix Lab. You can use it to make super matrices or research technologies that require them to unlock.
So what we need to produce cubes.
For maintaining the whole world. You can upload as many super matrices to the
We need circles.
You can be benefit to unlock,
and we need microchips. And would you believe it? We're making microchips.
Simultaneously.
Basically. So yeah, what we're producing up here now, we're almost not producing enough copper. We need to speed up this production. So the best thing I could do is actually build another copper miner and get it funneling over there. And this is where my stupid planning doesn't come to mind properly. So what I need to do is I need to extend out my copper mode to here. And then I'm going to have more things making copper that I can actually just weave in and out. This is the plus side to this game. It gives you a lot more. You can delete and move things around as much as you like, sort of thing. It actually works really well. I just want to rinse out microchips. So, as said, everything's just working towards one thing, one goal. Right, so I need a few more smelters. We need metal plate as well. Hey, would you look at that? I need metal plate and I've got loads of it. It's fine. We'll just take everything we need. This is why I build storage containers full of stuff, because I need it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build 3 smelters, and then we can just whack out. Subscriber! Thank you very much for joining me. I can't read your name because it's up on blue. I really should change that to a more neutral colour. Jackadrick. Oh, same guy. Okay, yeah. Cheers for subscribing, man. Much appreciated. So we need to build a few of these. if I just build 10, then I've got enough in storage. Then we're all good. So yeah, these ones that I'm building now are literally just here to make copper. That's all they're going to do, and it's going to be so much they'll just blitz it. So we're going to have one there, one there. I want one there. I'm going to have to move this, aren't I? Yep, that's a cow, all right. Right, power. If we move that to there, this one I'm literally just going to have to quit out. And then we're going to have to move the Tesla tower in here. Go build. There we go. Solid link. Cool. Alright, excellent. Now we're going to remove this one. Remove all of this. Now you're thinking, oh my god, you're a madman. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty mad. But we're getting there. That's what we're doing. Right, and now what we're going to do is we're going to make this conveyor belt go from here to here. And bring out one more, and then we'll join it in. It just works better if you think about it like this. Ready? And then we'll take these. We'll go click, and we'll go click, and we'll go click. And then we'll go click, and then we'll go click, and then we'll go click. And then, so those three are now making copper for the other two machines that I'm going to be doing. So I'll actually be backing up on copper. And that's good. And then that thing, that's all it's going to do is just produce copper for those. And that's its entire existence right there. That's it. That's all it's going to do. And now we won't run out of copper. And now that means that microchips get made faster. And then I need to build this. So what I could do, if I really, really wanted to be smart about this, would be build one of these specifically to burn into that. So we need to build a few more of these. So I'm going to build 10 of these. Mainly because if I build 10, then I can just carry on. Alright, cool. So now we take if we put that one there, and the conveyor belts are going to finish here anyway, and then we won't waste the copper, and then we're going to turn this into microchips. We need to build 10 more of these. So that goes into there, that goes into there. And then the conveyor belt goes from here straight down to there. There we go. And that's how you produce lots and lots of metal. And that's how you make it. And because I took out like 200 from here, this will keep filling up, and that's okay. And then this keeps filling up, and that's okay. And that keeps filling up, and that's okay. I am making these for fun. They're not doing anything else apart from being there. So yeah, I could just whack those straight into here and be happy. think I need to bring those down as well, don't I? Right. So here we go then. We go from here to here. There we go, that's just going to unload now. It is alive! Like I said, these are new for me. So are we running out of, are we actually running out of metal? We are running out of metal. Fantastic. So I like to see we're actually running out, which means we need to make more. So this means I need to remake this. Like I did with this, I just need like one place to basically focus on making copper or making metal. So with this loop, this needs to be better laid out. So with that in mind, what I will do is I'll draw a line up to here, across to there, and then we'll bring that straight down to here. So that will cut supply completely to this machine here. And what I'll do is I'll have more of these with this line still going down here. And then this one here will carry on making metal circles. And we'll just get rid of this conveyor belt. So this goes in the dump. So thankfully we made these earlier. We've got too many trees. Right. So now we're going to just start overflowing with metal plate. It'll get full down here, which would be good, you know. There we go. Madness in its own little chaos, but in a good way. So, what I now need to do is I need to build this own little storage thing, because when this gets locked up it doesn't produce anymore. So these are research cubes. Research cubes are basically for making things in your skill tree. You need these basically. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to connect this up, and then that's just going to fill up cubes. There we go. All good. And we've nearly built a home for everything. What's cracking? Not a lot. I'm enjoying my time off from making videos, let's put it that way. That's all I can really say, actually. As I said, the reason why I'm streaming is because I'm playing games. I'm playing games for the rest of the week. I'm going to be streaming every day. Never know what I'm going to play. I'm just going to be like, hey, I'm just going to play that tonight. It's fine. Next week is when I start making videos again. So I'm just, at the moment, I'm just sort of chilling. It was either this or I was just going to sit here and watch Netflix, you know. And that's that was my mentality. Can I sit here until like 11:30, and then I'll go to bed? And that's my entire existence. That's it. I mean, as I said, this week is just time off. That's what I need. We spent what? How long CMS been out for? What, a month and a half. Within that time, I've made so many videos for that game. My brain just went into meltdown. And I started recording this. I started recording today for the next series. So what I'm actually going to be, I'm recording 8 episodes for season 2, and 8 episodes will be like just building cars and bits and pieces. And then I'll see if anybody wants to watch another series, but I'm only going to be releasing 2 videos a week. So Tuesday and Thursday will be like CMS days, and then unless I stand it out to Monday and Friday as Car Mechanic Simulator days, and then on Wednesday I might be looking at doing like adding a demo game in, so I can actually like start reviewing things again. I enjoyed reviewing things, but it's nice to play something new, you know. So that's what I want to do. I just want to see what's good and what's not, and how people come up with like what they want to watch, that sort of thing, and go from there really. And that's the plan. That's the whole plan and nothing but the plan. So help me Lord. So help me like Space God. I'm only saying that because I'm a robot. But yeah, the idea is just to chill, just to enjoy it, be happy. There we go. So we got a full metal plate going in. We got full metal plate here, and now we got full metal plate being processed through. We are now full metal jacket and full copper part, and we're making so many microchips. We're going to bash that in until that's full, and we're good. And now what I can do is I can start going into research and going, right, so I need to activate this. And then what I can do is I can go into here. I'll just take that out. I'm real good. If I put that in there, is that going to take that now? Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so I physically have to pick up. Oh man, I don't want to pick it up. It's just dirty. There we go. So yeah, that's the plan. The reason why I'm sort of like coming up with a schedule thing is so it gets in my brain. It's like, this is what I need to do. This is how I need to do it today. This is what I need to happen, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I start re-editing everything on Friday, so I'll start editing my videos through, and then I start scheduling. If I can get 8 videos recorded, that's 4 weeks worth of Car Mechanic Simulator videos, and then the other games are whatever I pick up from Steam, from Steam's demo section. So we'll just see how things go, and then Keymailer can come back into play when they give me like clean games and everything. So it's all just sort of trying to come up with a plan and sticking to it, because the Car Mechanic Simulator, when I was doing the guide, it was 3 videos a day for 2 weeks straight, which kicked my ass. I'm not even gonna lie, it was horrendous. And then it just needs to sort of like slow down, and now it's slowing down, and I can start like focusing a bit more on how I make the videos. So that's why I'm doing 2 videos of Car Mechanic a week, and then carrying on from there. Really, that's pretty much my whole plan. It's not much of a plan, I know, but it's a plan nonetheless. And maybe something else will come along, you know. You never know when a demo comes out and it's going to crack, and it'll be like, hey, that's the one I need to focus on, that sort of thing. And I never know when Hydroneer is going to be finished, because I know I keep making a big thing of it, but like Hydroneer is the reason why my videos, my channel sort of blew up in a way, because of all the content I was putting out, and because now I can actually make guide tutorial style videos, and with creator mode I can now make viral style videos like everybody else was doing whilst I was creating guides, and I was suffering from jealousy. I'm not even gonna lie, I was. You know, when you got someone who's like, hey, I'm just gonna ruin this game and I'm gonna be doing this, or I'm gonna be playing this and I've made this much money. Now I can make those videos that say don't do this and have like massive amount of gold just piled up. One of the things I want to do, and I've started to do it in this one, but I still can't finish it, is literally fill up an entire area full of gold. So, yeah. That's one thing I want to be doing. That's one thing I will be doing. I'm not going to activate that now because that's, yeah. We get everything done with blue first, then we work into how everything goes from there. And that's why we produce so much. Because what we do from here is all of this becomes like my main elements, all the things I'm making straight away. And then, like, say I need metal plate, I'll bring the conveyor belts down out, and I'll shoot one off over here, and then that will produce this. And then I need to do this, then I need to do that. So now we've got these. So we take everything we've made so far and we turn it into these. And then we're good. So it just means we create these. So that means we need 2 iron plate. 2 lots of cogs, which are over here. And one of those red electromagnetic ones, these ones. That at the moment we're currently just feeding into here. So what I would do is I would probably bring another... I'd probably loop a conveyor belt around here and start stacking them up in here. Then we can start working on Spaghetti Junction. But yeah, I mean, it's the same as like everything is. When it comes to the whole jealousy racket, it was something I suffered from, but I didn't let it like kill what I was doing on Hydroneer. I just wish that instead of focusing as much as I did on trying to help, like, teach people, which I didn't mind doing, like, I should have thought of the bigger picture and just gone like, but which is why I made those machines of, like, you know, I made 200 ram drills, that sort of thing, but they still weren't good enough, if you know what I mean. And the problem with the lag is it killed the videos. Like, as soon as you started like lagging, people just didn't want to watch. I think I killed that game more than anybody. That's what we were after. So next we need to upgrade to fluid storage. Basically everything I'm building now is everything I'm going to need later on. So I'm researching it all now so I don't have to worry about doing it later. Basically. It's all good. Don't worry. Can I stack? See, we can now build those. But we haven't got enough. So what I would be doing is... I'll be building all this out first. Matt Weech, how you doing, dude? So the plan, this is the plan. This is as far as I normally get when it comes to building, right? Everything at the moment is building these main components. That's pretty much it. But I'm going to have to double, triple up on how to build the production lines and so on and so forth. So what I would do is I'd have all the basic stuff built now. And then I would delete all of this and work out lines into specific things. That's how this is going to work for me. And this will take months because I might not play this tomorrow, or I might not play this the next day, and so on and so forth. I might literally just sit here and go, I'll never play it again. But as long as I've got a basic plan on how I sort things out, that's my brain. So what I'd probably do is I'd have, as you can see, I've got like, what have I got, like 6 machines making metal plate. I would probably have it so all of this joins into one belt. 6 machines will just build metal plate, and then I'd have 3 machines making the metal circles, and then that would go into one conveyor belt, and then that one conveyor belt will feed off into making whatever it is, that sort of thing. It sort of spiders itself out, so it all sort of works. At the moment it's a mess because I just needed to get everything working, but this is like stage 1, then stage 2 is smarter, and then stage 3 is like producing the next lot. And that's how it's going to work. The only things I need to keep working is literally this now. Like we're making so many conveyor belts, we could just do the whole thing. But then later on you make the bigger version of conveyor belts and they're faster, which means everything I've just built is out of date. Right, so that's the first line of research done. Everything else now, actually that's 100, we can take that. See what I mean? There you go, new improved sorters. We'll activate that, we're all good. And this is why you end up like removing an entire section and then redoing it, because you're researching to the next level, you're researching to the next like height, which is why I don't often get carried away when building. I make sure I've got all my basics covered, then I can build everything and that's all good, and then when it comes to like the more advanced stuff, everything else starts rolling forwards. So faster belts, faster movers, faster everything. And yeah, at the moment, again, basic. Oh no, my core energy is going down. Whatever shall I do? Eat the coal. Click. Let's go and stock up. But yeah, this is how I work. This is how I play. This is how this game works for me. Suppose we could almost get rid of that now. You know what? I'm just going to take most of it. That's a broken chain. It is fine. There we go. So yeah, that's just basic build. We're stacking up on metal again, so this is almost full. So when that fills up and this is all this fills up and that fills up and all this fills up, then it's all good. We need 58 cubes now. There's another 36. We're good there. Yeah, we should be filling up quite quickly now. We could be a bit cheeky here, actually. And that's basically full. That is not going to produce any more, so we'll just get that one to fill into there as well. There we go. All good. Yeah, so there we go. That's literally how it's going to be. That is my building. That is as much as I need to do, which isn't bad. How you doing, matey? Ah, see, now it's choking. Right, so now just for now, that's literally how it's going to have to be. And it was all good. A lot cleaner than yours. Yeah, but I at the moment, this is just phase one. Like like I said, this is just making sure that I've got everything coming. At the end of the day, I'm not really worried about what I'm doing. For the time being, this is good enough. I'm just chilling. It's all good. Hey, it doesn't bother me in the slightest either. This is really, as I said, this was really just to start me off so I'm producing enough to where I need it to go. Like, this is just part one, which is just all the stuff that you get right at the beginning. And then from here, I redo everything to start with. No, that's alright. It's just chundling away. Don't worry about it. I do this in my own stupid way, so I wouldn't worry about the way I play this. It's just not worth worrying about. No, it's fine. It's in a box. I just click on it and pull it out. Tis fine the way it is. Thing is, as I said, I'm not in any major rush at all. I mean, I'll probably end up just playing this every now and then, like on my own side as well. So I'll just keep this running until all these are full, and then I'll just completely redo it. This is how I tend to play. What I do is I just remove everything and do it again. And then this first section will be all sorted out, where I know where everything's going to go, so I can plan out the actual like automation. So what's happening at the moment is that everything's filling up. That's what I'm doing. So I fill up all of these to start with. These are like your basic elements of where everything goes. So what I will do is after this, I'll have one conveyor belt straight up, and it'll just be making iron into here. The glass, I'll probably loop the stone round, and it will just produce glass into here. And then the copper stuff, I'll probably end up just moving the boxes around, so all the copper stuff is one way, the stone's all in it, and that's, again, this is how I sort all my stuff out. It takes me ages. Like my last game, I think I had going for, I think it was something stupid like 160 hours, and I did naff all. I really didn't touch it at all, and I sat here and just kept making things look nicer. That was how I play this game. I'm not really in this to like finish it. I'm really in it just to go, yep, it's all good. 11.5 hours. Man, that's horrendous. That's so fast. Fair play to you though. I do have splitters. Here we go, right. We're going up a level. Right, up a level. I just need to make some room. In all honesty, I don't think this isn't a very expensive, and it's not a very big game either. This is very sort of like tame. I know. We're just going to faff around with this just for a second, just see if we can get this in a little... Oh, can we get this in a little bit closer? Now this should link. think we need to move this one. What happens when you make conveyor belts way too close to each other? That'll do. Wow, back in set, guys. Why is no one filtering out? Is it because it's not feeding from the back end? Because that should be feeding that way as well. Ah. Is this changed? Because when I was playing this last time, it wasn't like this. Almost like they've changed this. So at that point, it's like I might as well just get rid of this for a second. Because I need splitters to work. Like that. That's how I need them to work. I need them to work like this instead of mulling around. Alright, cool. So we're producing way too many of these now, so that's good. Cool. I don't use split as much. I try picking it up and putting it back down. Well, I think it's because I wasn't feeding from the back end, so it can't evenly split. I think that would be that would be my main problem. So what I'll do is, when it comes to that sort of idea, is like, hey, I'm just going to do this, and I'll just faff around with it. Like I said, this is just like how I would build to start with, so I get all my basic elements, and then I scrap everything, and then I work it so it works up to this point. So this line here is where all of this has to go, but I make it more evenly spread. So I usually just wait until it's all full and then I just carry on. That's just, again, that's just how I do things. I'm not in any rush to finish this at all. I'm just chilling out. I'm not in any rush, but it's alright. I'm just going to build another conveyor belt. Gonna make more glass. The concrete is already full. This stuff that made so fast. And that I'll just keep there. I don't really need it anymore, so I can just remove that off my list. And there you go, that's one load of concrete done. Same with iron plate, I don't need this anymore, so I'll just close this off. Now I'm making double the glass, this will fill up very quickly as well. And then from there I'll just be left with all the portal cabins, and then I work out the conveyor belts, and when I've worked out all the conveyor belts then I can filter off what I need to do certain things. I know. There we go. Simplicity at its finest. And then I end up just carrying way too much of my inventory. Ah, it's all good, man. I don't mind people talking, it's fine. It's just joys of life, innit? I don't mind people talking about like how to play the game and stuff, because there might be stuff that you might say that I don't know at all, so it helps. It's all good. But yeah, so what I'll probably do is like tomorrow I'll probably chuck this into I'm online randomly at the moment for the rest of this week. Don't worry about that. So what I'm probably going to do is during my time away, because I'll be doing my recordings in the morning and then I'll be playing this as well in the background sort of thing. I'll probably just leave this running until they're full, and then I'll just completely redesign it. That might just be tomorrow. Like by the time I come back and stream, it might, hey guys, check what I've been doing, and I'll just show you my entire rebuild. But this is literally how I do it. I'm in no rush, and I take my time with it all because I need it to be doing a specific thing first, and then when it's done that specific thing, I can lay it all out the way that I want to. It'll even go down to here. I'll probably move this up to the top, so I've got more room here to actually filter things through and how to like move things out. It'll probably get to a point where I will have one of these up here, and this will just control these three, and this will just be working on these, and then another one will just be filtered straight down into here, so it will just produce straight into this box, and then from that box I can filter through and carry on. And it's like, for me, it's like drawing a spider diagram. I'll just keep legging off until it's all completed. But I definitely need to get to a point where I need to research like power, so. But yeah, I spend a lot of time just faffing about. Just how it is. Like copper plate's almost finished. When that's finished, I just remove that whole line. And then the only thing that the entire this copper factory is making is like silicon chips. That's it. There we go. Now we're spitting through lots of glass. Might take this out actually. Give me a sec. Watch this. So we'll take out the grabber. We're just gonna filter this straight in, and then that just free flows. And there we go. So that's going to take ages because obviously we'll take this out and we'll take this out. And then what we'll do is we'll cancel this one off. And then we'll just draw a line straight through. And then we'll put the 200 in here. Can't remember how to delete. Ah, there we go. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Whilst I'm working on stuff, I'll just sort this out. Whoop whoop. That's not a problem, man. End of the day, I've always said, if you have more important things to do in life, go and do them first. Really, because it ain't worth rushing around for. It's really not. Alright. Do what you need to do first. I'm going to assume these things like disappear over time, maybe. That's alright. If people have got more important things to do with their life, then really, I mean, I'd rather have people actually doing stuff they need to do in life. You know, coming by these streams is just, it's nice when you're here, but you don't have to be. You know, life is, it's the joys. You have to put up with stuff first. Then you get to mess around. Then you get to have some fun. Didn't even see that, mate. Cheers, see? Why can't, there you go, right. I'm just going to speed up production for these things. I would. There we go. I'm not after wind power. I'm after solar. Which is why I started researching solar. Solar power is the way forward, it really is. So on my last game, just to make sure I had enough power, I took the fact that the Earth the planet you're on rotates, and I built a conveyor belt system that went around the whole planet. But I built a I am a transporter, sort of, yeah. This is basically the robot that we are. I've customized my robot for this colour as well. But I built a solar farm that went around the whole of the equator, so I never lost power. So my solar farm was so big, and it rotated the whole way around, that I never had to use any other power source, because the solar farm was constantly going, because the Earth was constantly rotating, which means it kept draining power. It's like, yeah, it's good. That's the goal. The goal is, if you can get your power automated like that, you're perfect. You don't even have to worry about power anymore. So the way that this planet is, that's North and South Pole. So my farm that I had for solar went around the whole planet, and it ended up back here, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. It was a big solar farm, but I was producing so much, it would have been brain dead if I hadn't done it. So I'll probably end up doing it again. It's just one of those things. But that's ages down. Like, when I was playing this just for fun, that's the sort of thing I like doing. I like just taking my time and messing around with things, and then just be like, yeah, that'll do. I'm just going to filter these onto here. There we go. That seems like a better system. Done. Much better. Doing alright, that. I think we're filling up on glass now, aren't we? So good. It means glass is becoming more and more like easier to do because we've got 3 of them running. So that's the other thing that I like to do. Like I like to sort of build one line out first, then put another one in, then put another one. Yeah. So for me, like I said, this is stage 1 is basically getting the original elements up and running. So all of these are, when I'm finished, these are all full. And then I basically take it all apart and I work on like how to do things better. So for every element, like for microchips, I will make 2 of these, and what I'll do is I'll have one conveyor belt that runs straight into the cube maker, and then I'll have an arm coming off that will feed into one of the boxes, and then all of that works into one, so I don't have to worry about, oh, that one's run out or this one's run out. It just seems to just keep ticking. And then obviously as you go through the game, you upgrade your conveyor belts and everything else, and by the end of it you've normally got everything up to full whack. But yeah, I normally just I normally just do it so everything works itself out to start with, and then I work on like the next phase is like to start all the other stuff, and then all the other stuff will need more direct links, so I'll have like a bigger area. So when it comes to a bigger area, I'll probably switch things up so it goes more down, so I've got all this area to play with and all this area to play with. But then I start making land as well. So Jack, hello dude. But yeah, that's, as I said, I don't do a lot, but when I do things, I try and get it so it looks really nice, because my brain works in, it has to be done a specific way. It has to work as well. So the conveyor belt maker can be as slow as it needs to be. Really don't care about the conveyor belts. I'm making enough, let's put it that way. So that one can be messy, because that won't be here forever. So now I'm starting solar collecting. This is where it starts getting a bit more better for me.
However, you can still obtain some by smelting stone ore. While you still need a massive silicone collection, you need to find a planet rich with silicone veins as soon as possible.
So just as a secret that I'm doing, I'm playing this game with infinite resources. So my stone collection, let me just try and find a stone. So this stone node here, and this one here, I will probably turn into just one massive factory just to make silicon, because I ain't gonna go to another planet just to produce something I can make on this planet. And then what I do is I get to a point where I can't make anything else, and the whole planet is automated to a point where everything I can make is done, and then I shift over to the next planet, you know, so I can make the more advanced stuff. But for now, this is how I play the game. It's just chill. But yeah, this one node here that's making all of these microchips, this isn't doing anything, it's just producing for this. On the next, when I've finished thinking about how I'm going to work it all out, I'll probably delete this one off, because I've just got to feed this here. So I'll just have another conveyor snatcher, the loader, and I'll put it over across. It'll just be one belt straight in, done. And then from there I work out where it all needs to go. Or I go down the big route where I just make one really long conveyor belt, and I just take bits off that one belt and then go off to another belt and another belt. That's another way I can do it as well. So white bars, those, or those, or those, those. High quality silicon. Yeah. But yeah, I tend to do everything as much as I can on this planet first, and then I'll work it out as I go. But like I said, I'm not in any rush. And now I will let this play through, and I'll let this do whatever it needs to do tonight and tomorrow. And you never know, I might be back on this tomorrow just to have a chat with you guys, and we'll go from there. But honestly, thank you very much for coming by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed this video, live stream, or whatever else I do on this channel, hey, you know, pop by, it's all good, and I'll see you all in another video, live stream, or whatever else I do over here. Until then, peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do, because it is time I got to go to bed. So have a good night, or evening, or afternoon, or wherever you are in the world. Peace out for now.